Hello there and welcome to the Performance Centre here at Howley Hall Golf Club in Leeds. I'm Ryan Rastall, head PGA professional here at Howley Hall, and as you can see, what I've got in my hands is a little bit different from the normal products that we would test here on Golfshake. I've been sent these two products from a company called Therabody. Now, they are designed to help in warm-up, treatment during, around and recovery as well. Not just for golf, but it's got lots more applications besides. Let me tell you a little bit more about them. So Therabody is a company that specialises in making products that will help us to warm up, recover and perform as well as we can while we're doing our chosen sport. Now, these are the Theragun products, and they were designed by Dr. Jason Worsland, who basically has done lots of studies into how people's muscles sort of react post-workout, how you can warm up better pre-workout, and more importantly for us out on the golf course, how we can help our muscles during a round of golf. We all know, and we've probably all experienced when we're out there, some sort of discomfort in one of our muscles, whether it be a back or golfer's elbow or some kind of ailment that you've maybe suffered from for a while. Now, these products may help you. What I've got here is the Mini and also the Prime unit that Therabody sell. I've been using them for a little while now, so both before I've practiced, out on the golf course, and also at home as well. So particularly the Prime model I've used after I've done workouts and been running and things like that, and it's really helped with particularly that ache that we all get after doing some exercise. There's a couple of days afterwards that, you know, tend to be in a hell of a lot of pain, well certainly I do, and discomfort, particularly after doing a long run. I did about 8k at the weekend, and we're now on Wednesday, and to be honest, since using this afterwards, it's really helped me. Now, the Mini I've used both before I've practiced, so I've had a few kind of bits of discomfort in my lower back in the last few months, and helped to warm those muscles up beforehand, but also used it using the program recommended by Therabody on things like my arms and my chest and my sort of traps and back and things like that to help me get warmed up before I practice, but also get some tightness in the side of my hips and outside of my thighs as well. So I've used it to help me warm up before a practice session. Really did find it helpful. But the big thing is out on the golf course. So I've, like I said, struggled a little bit with some lower back problems in the last, I don't know, couple of months really, and I've found on the golf course sometimes it gets to a point where, you know, it really is uncomfortable sometimes when you're making swings and particularly hitting driver. So literally used this for 30 seconds at the bottom of my back a couple of times, and it's kind of got me through the round really, and been a bit of a saviour while I've been out there, to be honest. But then when using the Prime unit at home, it's really clever because it links to an app, so it's Bluetooth. Therabody have their own app that links to the Theragun here, and it can give you certain different programs to do depending on the exercises that you're trying to do, and also depending on whether you're warming up, whether you're trying to recover, or whether you're during the exercise that you're undertaking as well. And it'll literally, if you link it to the app, then it will kind of automatically run the program in terms of the speed that these run at, and also the depth and the duration that they run for. So let me talk to you a little bit about the technology that's in both of them. So Theragun and Therabody is all about percussive therapy, and that means that basically the head of these works very quickly and goes into the muscles. Now, it goes in at a depth of 16 millimeters, and it does that at 2,400 percussions per minute. So that's every second 40 times this gun is penetrating into the muscles and hopefully helping your muscles recover or warm up or whatever it be that you're trying to do. Now, The other great thing about this is because it's so fast, it doesn't quite hurt as much as some other kind of massages that I've used before that have gone in a little bit slower, because it really does hurt your muscles sometimes. And sometimes, you'll have known if you've ever been for a massage before as well, it can be pretty uncomfortable at times, particularly if you've got some problem areas there as well. I found that because this is a bit faster, it kind of, the pain isn't quite as bad, if that makes sense. Yeah, it kind of gets into the muscles a bit faster, loosens them up and gets them working, you know, a little bit faster than it had before. Also, the great thing is if you want to put more pressure on with this, you can do. I've used some of these before. I actually bought one for myself at Christmas. It was quite a cheap version of kind of this, really. And as soon as you put any pressure on it, it just stalls and stops. Now, this does not do that. You can put up to 60 pounds of extra pressure on it when you're pushing it onto a muscle, and it won't stall. It'll keep going and really help you. Yeah. So like I said, when I've used it in conjunction with the app, it's really shown up very quickly how this can, you know, improve your recovery. That's kind of how I've used it more often than not. So I've done it after a run and used it there and gone through a bit of a program where you kind of worked up your body and different positions. So it was on your feet and then your calves and your thighs and working up to, you know, the muscles on the outside of your hips and things like that to help you recover from running sessions. And it basically set the gun up for you. The percussion speed was already preset as well, but you could move it up and down if you wanted to, but then it kind of prompted you to move on to the next exercise and the next area of your body to concentrate on and really help you work through that way. But like I say, I've put these through their paces quite extensively over the last couple of weeks, and I think there's merits to both. I mean, I would definitely use this a lot when I'm doing things like workouts and stuff at home and after running and things like that, but I definitely would want one of these in my golf bag. Like I said, it's been an absolute saviour a couple of times when I've been out on the golf course and really needed a little bit of help to just loosen my back up and get round. But we all have, like I say, those little ailments that sometimes we get. Now, we get different attachments with these as well, so whether it's the standard ones that I've got on here or whether you want something a little bit more maybe intrusive and specific, the different heads are available in there as well, and in conjunction with the programs on the app, it'll tell you which one to use and when and why as well. So they are fantastic products. Now, they are not cheap. So the Mini comes in at £175 and the Prime at £275, but they also do models more expensive than that, so up to £549, which I've seen some of the best athletes in the world using. A lot of the Premier League footballers and physios are using these post-match to really help players recover, but they are absolutely fantastic pieces of kit. They're pretty robust, and like I say, I've used a kind of cheaper version of this before and it was just absolutely rubbish compared to this, to be honest. But yeah, I would definitely keep using this, and I would definitely want one of these in my golf bag as well to help me get through a round of golf. So if you want any more information about this, you can find it in the links below. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments section as well. But through trying these products over the past couple of weeks, I can tell you that Therabody and the Theragun is definitely something you should be thinking about sticking in your golf bag or using after your workouts at home.